Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm doing a new type of video. I'm super excited about it. So one of the things that I said at the beginning of this year is for my advent calendar, I wanted to be able to use up the products that I have been opening. So that's been a goal of mine, is actually to use the products in which I am trying for 2 weeks, debating whether or not to keep or actually to declutter. But if I wanted to keep it, I want to use it instead of putting it back in my collection. So what I have done is actually started writing down all the products in which I have opened. So as of last week, I have opened 7 products, and I actually already have 2 empties and 1 declutter, which is awesome. So out of those 7 products, I only have 4 remaining, which is exactly the reason why I'm doing this. So the empties, I actually don't have to show you because I threw them away. Well, I threw one of them away. So one empty is the Ilia mascara. I have that one, but like it's just the mascara that I was kind of using for the first 3 months of the year. It's empty. It took me 3 months to use it, and out it goes. And then the other empty is the Drunk Elephant Hydro Bee Serum. This one, in my mind, is not worth the price, but I'm really glad that I was able to use it and get it out. It's a very expensive product, so it's something that like is worth trying, but it's not one that I'm like jumping on the bandwagon to get. I don't know. Hyaluronic acid just doesn't work for my skin. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't. And then the one that I decluttered was the e.l.f. Guava Lip Balm. That's just the way of the world. It wasn't a great color on me, and it had some shimmer in it, and it just made my lips look creepy. So that wasn't going to be one that I'm going to keep. So the other 4 that I have been using on and off. Not major focuses, but I think I actually might do a project pan in the summer focusing on these products so that hopefully I can get some more empties. But let me walk you through the 4 that I'm either currently testing, there's one that I'm currently testing, or the 3 that I've decided to keep. And the first one is a fragrance. This is the Carrion Sunday Brunch fragrance. If you follow my channel, like if you watch me in any way, shape, or form, you know I'm trying to use up all my mini fragrances. This does not count as a mini, so I've been using other fragrances instead of this one. Now, I know in the back of my mind, like, okay, Julie, don't forget that one, don't forget that one. But I want to use the minis first, and I was trying to use this rollerball. Well, in the last video I filmed, I'm filming on the same day as today because the outfit's the same, you'll notice. I haven't used that fast enough, so I need to switch and use more of the minis that are in a different project pan. Check out my last video if you are so interested. So this one's kind of gone by the wayside. In 2 weeks, I do have pretty good use on it. Was that probably 25% gone? That's about average. This is about a 6-week supply for me, but I guess that means 30%, a little under that. So I like the scent. It smells really springy to me. It doesn't like, I'm not in love with it, so I'm not like, oh, I have to wear this one, but I have it in my collection in case I want to wear it, and I know I'll be using that up here. I don't know how long it's going to take me to use the other fragrances, but whenever I figure that out, then I'll be moving back to this one. There's kind of a similar story to this Brow Wiz. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. I'm currently almost done with my current brow product, and so once I finish that one, I'll move on to this one. It's just in the order of things. That one is an older product in my collection, and so I want to use that one up first. There's no like real reason why I haven't used this one up yet. Once I do, this will be super, super fast. There's nothing in here. So once I get to it, it's not going to take me forever to use. I just need to get to it. But to get to it, I want to finish up something else first. So that's the story behind that one. But these 2 are going to take a while. So this is the Buxom eyeshadow that I opened. This is in the shade Minx. I've been using this a little like a topper on and off. It's a great one shadow look for me. If I'm being like super lazy, just throw this on, you're like good to go. But it's competing again. It's competing with other things in my collection. It's competing with the glitters that I'm trying to use up. It's competing with my Pan That palette. So it's one of the things where I feel like when I planned the advent calendar, I didn't plan it to be like 100% use up, but I would like to hit pan on this. This is pretty small. I was actually reading this. It's 0.03 ounce. So there's not like a ton of like eyeshadow in here. But this will probably take me an entire year to use up just because I've got so many other eyeshadows and I've got some big palettes I'm trying to use. I just got some big palettes. That's it. I just got some big palettes. And then this blush, I've got this on today. This is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Mauve Surprise. This is actually what I'm using now. This one is 0.05 ounce, but I've been using this almost exclusively for the past 2 weeks. I like this blush. It's going to be a keep. Spoiler. Spoiler alert. I am going to keep this one. So I'm going to start using this up. However, it's also going to be competing with some blushes that I'm trying to use up in my Pan That Face palette. So I don't know. I like it though. I think it's really pretty. The big thing about this one is I don't see it at the end of the day. So it's one of the ones where you have to put it on a little bit heavier, and I am putting it over my foundation, so it's not like it doesn't have something to grip onto. I've got my primer, my foundation, and then I'm powdering it in place, but it's just not staying super long. But I love the way it looks when it first goes on. Like, I think that looks really pretty and natural and fleshy, which is like kind of the blush I'm going for. I kind of, during the winter, I was like, I'm going to a full-blown blush look, but now I'm going a little bit more subtle, and I like it. And this is playing a good part in it. It has a really lovely sparkle, so I'm going to use that one up. But after I do this advent calendar update, I won't need it as much, you know, because I'm not like trying to like play it and love it and do all that jazz. I just need to fit it into my collection and start using it. But that is where we're at. I'm going to be back. I think I'm going to do these every 4 months, maybe every 3 months. I mean, we're already in the 4th month of the year, but I just started out, so we'll see what happens. It should be like every 8 products I'll be doing this again, and I'll let you know where the empties lie. But thank you all so much for coming and watching me. I do appreciate your time. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning. Bye.